Hey everyone, this is your father Teresa. Welcome back to my channel, and people who are new, Swadika, Tashtile. I don't know whether it's pronounced right or wrong, but sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. And Namaste. 1 point for India. Anyways, now we are gonna start our video. So as you can see, we had already done our part 1 where we are creating our oddites first layer of skirt, and in today's video we are gonna complete our second layer of skirt, which is a white skirt with very complicated detailing and structure. So without wasting time, let's move to the video and let's go. So right now, what we are gonna do is like, just imagine this is your fabric. For now, what is this? This is your fabric. All right. So now you have to fold the fabric into a triangle, and then you get a guideline straight. So what we are gonna do is gonna cut that straight line, then you will be left with a triangle. Now this is your center. Remember your center. Fold it into half, you will get another triangle. Now this is the center, all right? Don't forget your center. Then you fold it into another half. Once again, you're gonna get another triangle. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna measure your waist with the measuring tape and leave around 2 or 3 inches extra so that it will fit you well. And yeah, you have to keep extra length because your hip size is larger than the waist size, so it won't fit you, you know. That's the reason you have to keep at least 2 or 3 inches extra whenever you're making an elastic skirt. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your marker and mark the top corner of the fabric. You had marked, then after that you just cut it. I cut it. Now from here you have to measure the length of the actual skirt you made in the previous video. Like you made the previous skirt, the red pencil skirt, around 16 inch. So this skirt should be shorter than that, so this should be around 15 inch. So from the top corner you have to measure 15 inch and mark both the side as 15 inch. And now you take the center, like you can see here. Now you take the center. From center you're gonna draw the pattern upward. From 15 inch you're gonna draw the pattern and move upward around 14 inch. Yeah, not 14 actually, around 13 inch, because the patterns go all the way up. Now you will be left with something like this. All right, I haven't cut the top section for now. Well, I should just cut it. So over here you can see I have already drawn the pattern. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut it exactly as the pattern you drew. So I cut it as the pattern I drew. Now once you open all the folds, you will be left with something like this. A perfect circle with proper patterns in the corner. So that's it. The rest of the stuff I'm gonna show you live on the camera while actually doing it. Actually, I could not show the fabric the way I'm cutting it. I need some large space and my table is like too small for it, so I'll be just cutting the fabric off camera, and I have given you a perfect example of how to cut your fabric for the round skirt. Now for the bell part, as you measure your waist exactly like the same thing you did in the previous video, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna have a ribbon cut out of the fabric you're using for the skirt, and then you're gonna sew it in the corners of the skirt, and later on you're gonna do the finishing from the front. Then after that you're gonna insert the elastic, your skirt will be ready. So rest of the work, stitching work, I'll be showing you live, so stay tuned. So this is how my pieces look. Let me show you properly. So this is it. This is how my piece look, and this is my ribbon. So this I'm gonna use for making the belt on top. I'm gonna sew it together, and on this kind of patterns it's pretty hard to sew with the normal sewing machine. So what I'm basically gonna do is I'm gonna burn those edges with the lighter so that the fabric won't come out. And if you guys have serger, you can just do it with the serger. There's no issue in that, but I don't have a serger, so I'll be just burning the edges, and that will get pretty fine work for one-time cosplaying thingy. So overall, once I'll be done with the entire thingy, it's gonna look great. So let's start with the sewing procedure. So as usual, you know how it goes. We take our ribbon, we stitch both the ends, and then we secure the sides so that the threads won't come out and it will look totally finished. So rest of the video, as usual, fast forward. Let's go. See, the ribbon is totally secured. Where's the camera? You can see it's totally secured from outside, and then from inside it looks nasty as hell as usual. So this is the outer side. Now what we are gonna do is like, we are gonna take the base of our skirt and flip it over to the back side. Then we are gonna take the ribbon and start sewing it from the back side as usual. So later on we can just give the finishing, and rest of the parts I'll be showing you in fast forward motion. So we are done stitching the skirt and the belt, and I had a little bit of excess fabric remaining from the belt. So what I did is like I fold and stitch it. Now what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna measure the exact length of the fold, which is this much, and I'm gonna sew the top part as well so that it won't be fringy. As you can see, we are done stitching this as well. Now what you're gonna do is like you're gonna flip the skirt. Once you flip, you're gonna have something like this. Something like this. Now what you're gonna do is like take the other end and then sew it together in the same line and make a loop for the elastic. That way your skirt is gonna be complete, and I'm gonna do rest of the part as usual. Fast forward.
Lead his audience into the scene he described by creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
So right now we are done with our skirt. It's time to insert the elastic. I'll be inserting the elastic off camera real quick, and then we will proceed to the next step. So here's how it looks like after inserting the elastic. So your skirt second layer is ready. Now what you have to do is like cut out the moon and the circles like as it's given in the design, moon, circles, and you have to paste those with fabric glue. Fabric glue, this is the fabric glue, and it's gonna be really easy for you guys to make. So I'm just gonna show you the demo how I'm gonna cut it and paste it, and I feel like you people will know how to do it on your own. It's just cutting pasting work, you know.
This is how you do, and it takes like 2 hours in total to get done with this work.
For now, I'm just gonna try on both the skirt. You can see the pattern is already ready. I just have to add the detailings over here. So finally our 2-layer skirt is done.